Hey guys, it is Rachel Feldman. I'm so excited to be here with you. Just let me know if someone can just comment in the side, like if you can see me and if all is good. I'm trying out a totally different system so that I can screen share with you and also tell you, show you step by step, like how to do this tutorial. So first off, my name is Rachel Feldman. I am the proud owner of Rachel's Wellness. I create done-for-you programs for very driven health coaches and entrepreneurs. They're programs that I've used in my own business, and they have really helped me to grow. So what I am going to actually share with you tonight, which is amazing, is how to grow your business with video marketing. The one thing about being a health coach is that when we lost all our savings, which was like 6 years ago in the beginning of my business, I literally moved from Philadelphia, where I knew everyone, to Florida, where I knew nobody. I had 2 kids under the age of 4, and I couldn't go to all these networking events. I had to figure out how to grow my list and how to build a brand online successfully without, spending all this money, which we didn't have anyway. I was trying to invest that money, into the very things that I needed to do, such as, get videos either done or hire people. And at that time, I didn't even know who to hire. So one of the things that I ended up doing was building my brand through videos. So like I said, I'm going to teach you step by step tonight how to do that. So first off, let me even just screen share with you. Give me a second. I'm going to screen share my desktop. And like I said, I'm doing this a little different than I've done before. So bear with me as I'm just looking for my notes. Okay, here we go. Can everyone just let me know if you can see that? Okay, good. Perfect. All right, guys. So first off, I just want to share with you how to live stream on YouTube and go viral. Like I said, this was a huge thing for me because in the beginning of my business, one, and nobody knows this about me, although I talk about this all the time, I'm an introvert. So going even to those networking events was not even something that I was totally comfortable with, or something that I could do. And most of you who are working 9 to 5 jobs, 9 to 12 jobs, you're coming home. If you are working on your business, you're working on it, later at night. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to, market your message. Maybe nobody's signing up for your opt-in freebie and you're like, what the hell? So I'm going to teach you exactly tonight how to use YouTube, use videos to create that message. Number one, how do you create a video message? I think so many people who are listening think, how do you create a brand? How do you create a video message? And that's why what we are going to do tonight is go step by step. So how do you effectively create that video message? Number one, you have to know your brand. And a lot of people think, well, how do I figure that out? How do I decide on who my niche is, who my avatar? If you can sit there tonight and do one thing, that is to think about what are the pain points of your potential client. That is really your avatar. It's your niche. Who are you speaking to? Who are you communicating to? Who are you messaging to? Now, the copy on a sales page or the social media that you do, that is going to be your message. But when you can video message, and for me, even as you saw, I was a little nervous in the beginning of this because I rarely, not often use this platform. I always use GoToWebinar, but I wanted to be able to to play around with a different platform and show you some different things. So yes, that was me being a little nervous, but the whole thing about doing an awesome video message is you can sit there in the comfort of your own home. You can sit there even at the shopping market. You can sit there anywhere. You can, be in the car and you can get right on Periscope or Blab or Snapchat, or create a video that you can use to, put on a sales page, put on a blog, put on the intro for your website. When you video message, which is why you're seeing videos everywhere, you have the ability to let people really get to know you. Your brand, of course, can be your mission and what you're about. I know that I work with entrepreneurs who want to create kick-ass businesses. That's the bottom line. I teach them the exact system that I used in my business to go from 0 to where I am now. I had a 0 list when I began, and I have close to 20,000 now. And that was through, consistently having opt-in freebies. Actually, my first opt-in freebie was a video because I didn't even know how to create one. So I thought, why don't I give a series of videos? I stunk at shooting videos, but I had a clear message. And so before you create a video, or before I create a video, I always decide, what is that video going to be about? What am I going to actually talk about? Sometimes people write scripts, especially if you are doing a VIP program, or you are selling a program, or you have a series. Maybe you're doing a series of 5 or 6, write a script. For me, sometimes scripts when I'm actually shooting a video messes me up more in this fashion when I'm doing a webinar or a teleclass, or I'm speaking. It's great to have a script, but if you feel like you need to have that script or bullet points right next to you, or if you're doing a Periscope and you want to have it right next to you typed on, on your screen, put them on your screen. If you're shooting a video and you want it to be a very Marie Forleo kind of 2-minute video where you're really telling people why they should opt into your freebie, or why they should come to your page, or what this program is about. You want to introduce yourself. You want to tell them where they can find you. You want to tell them who you are, and don't make it lengthy. For me, I keep it short and simple when I'm doing a video, and I say I'm the proud owner of Rachel's Wellness. I'm the creator of the Done For You programs. If you want to say you're a health coach, if you want to say you're a business coach, if you want to say you're an expert in whatever area you are, wonderful, but make it short and sweet so you can really get to the point in the video. I would say keep it to about 3 key points, because people are really busy. When we do longer videos, like a 20-minute or a 30-minute video, or a webinar like this, okay, maybe yes, we're going to be doing this for an hour, maybe an hour and a half if I was teaching a class. But typically in your videos, you want to have 2 minutes, if you're 2 to 3 minutes, if you're doing a message, to somebody about how to get to your opt-in, or why they want to get to their opt-in, or why they're signing up for a webinar. If you're teaching them something like you're making almond milk, or you're making a smoothie, or you're doing a tutorial in your kitchen, or a tutorial wherever, that would be a longer video. But again, always have those key points and practice. Step number 1, like I said, introduce yourself. Tell people who you are, your name and your website. Step number 2, get clear on what you want to speak about in that video. What are the goals for the video? This is a big one. Are you doing this video because you're just sharing content and you're building your brand? Because remember, when people, and I can't say this enough, people have hired me and they've said, I have watched you for 365 days. I've watched you for 2 years. I've followed, I've downloaded every one of your opt-in freebies. I've gone through your challenges. People hire you because you consistently are out there. And they also hire you, especially from videos, because they get to know you through a video, which is why I love that, Facebook is doing this live status streaming, and we're going to talk about that next week on the webinar. But get clear on that video what you're leading them to. People want direction, and you want to give people direction because you want to, A, build your brand, 2, build your list, 3, bring people in a clear funnel to what, to where you want to bring them to. So for example, are you leading them to an opt-in freebie? So at the end of those 3 points, say, you know what, right under here in this video, you can grab this awesome opt-in freebie. Or, I want to invite you to this amazing program. Talk to them about the program. You're building that trust factor. That's what videos do. That's what webinars do as well, because people get to hear you. They get to understand what you're about. You want to have a variety of videos as well, because if we are always feeling like we're sold to, and trust me, I launch a lot. So anyone on this webinar knows that I launch a lot. I launch all season. And so sometimes, it is a fine line between feeling like I am just selling. So you want to make sure that you have a lot of free content. Free content is going to bring you back people who want to hire you. It's going to also bring you back people who are consistent followers of you. So if you have videos that are selling, great. Videos that also tell people what you do. Half the time I swear on social media, or coaches who I work with, or people who have, coaches who have bought the Done For You programs, I'll go to their site or I'll go to their Facebook business page, and I have no idea what exactly they specialize in or what they do. So make sure that you're doing videos that pertain also to your niche. If you don't know what your niche is, videos are a great way to find out, because you can Periscope. You could shoot a series of videos and test them out. And as you upload them to YouTube or Vimeo, see how many people have liked them, follow them, ask people, what you think about, the video, and see how it converted. If you don't know about your niche, take a week, even a moment right now, to just think about your own story. I think this is something we don't talk about enough. No matter what business you're in, often your niche comes out of your own story. So for me, it was very clear with my own health issues, people who I was going to work with. It was very clear when we lost everything in the stock market and I had to build a business. We had to sell our home and we lived off of those savings, but that only lasted so long. I was very clear that I needed to have a system. And I was very clear that I needed to have a system in my business that gave my clients a system as well. People wanted a plan, just like we want step-by-step plans in building our business. People wanted plans too. So think about your potential client right now. Think about your own story. So that's why for me, it's so easy to relate to a coach that is having tech problems with MailChimp or trying to create a website, because I sat there and cried over MailChimp for 16 hours. I, built Wix websites because I didn't have the money to hire anybody, to build a site. Luckily, I was given a site, from the school that I attended, but there was only so much that I could do with that site. And so I tried to build other ones, and Wix was pretty much the only one around. Now there's Weebly and there's Squarespace, and you can build one pretty fast. But think about your potential client. What are their struggles, and what video do they need to hear from you? How do you find this out? Go into forums and ask. So if you don't know what your niche is, go into different forums on Facebook. Are you working with moms? Are you working with athletes? Are you working with people who have digestive issues? Who are you working with? Go into those different forums and find 4 or 5. Certain forums have rules where you can't post opt-in freebies, but there are tons of forums. I even know from moms forums, or tons of forums, stressed out entrepreneurial moms like myself who are looking for a great opt-in freebie so they can de-stress, de-bloat, and feel great. So that opt-in freebie, when I go into that forum, I get to say, hey guys, are you looking for something like this? Is this something that you would be interested in? So that is how you start to figure out your niche and also start to find your followers. If you have a few clients, even ask them or ask friends. I did this when I had 0 on my list. I reached out. I know the friends that I did actually. I reached out and I said, hey, can you tell me if this program, I had written my first program and I actually gave it to 5 people. And I said, can you tell me if this is something that would work for you? Now, if you don't want a failed launch, or that is also a great suggestion that I have. It's just, and I didn't luckily have a failed launch, but get to know what your people want. And often they're your friends, they're your family, you know, ask people that you know well. And, you know, again, this is how I looked at my own story and began to create programs based on what were my needs, what were the friends that I had, what were their needs, what were their struggles. Listen to what people are saying, especially if you're doing health histories. People often tell you what are their problems. Those very problems, write them down in a book. You know, have them clear on a whiteboard, because those are the very things when you're writing a newsletter, when you're shooting a video, that you want to think about. So make sure it's clear when you are doing your video what you're talking about and why. If you're using videos to lure in those higher paying clients, and I feel like videos are very important when you're doing you know, higher end programs. Videos are very important, especially when you're selling, like when you're doing retreats and selling them. Videos are very important also for those higher paying clients who are doing VIP days with you, who are, you know, having you, you know, flown in or meeting at a location, or doing, you know, doing anything maybe beyond that entry level program. And that is really where every coach wants to be. So I think when you are thinking about videos, don't just think of them as, oh, this is going to be a YouTube. Just like Instagram should tell a story, your videos tell a story. It tells a story about who you are. So when you're thinking about your videos, sequence of videos with a follow-up email sequence. You know, so this is one way that you can use videos. I think that it's not only a great way, like in a challenge, but you could do a sequence of videos for an opt-in freebie with a follow-up sequence leading to your one-on-one, leading to your schedule, leading to a strategy session. People can do videos professionally shot and edited, similar to what you see on many sites, like I said, selling programs, or many sites that have that great intro, awesome video where you're seeing different pictures. Videos that have a call to action, pain points leading to X results and leading them to strategy sessions. You can have videos that are running challenges, leading those people to X, you know, sales page. So really your videos can be used in so many different ways. Building a brand through video takes consistency. And if you can commit to shooting 2 videos a week, even keep them unlisted, keep them private, but if you can start to get comfortable doing those videos, I will tell you life will be different. So how to shoot without the perfect camera. And this is a biggie because I think for me, you know, I didn't wait for like the perfect camera. I still don't wait for the perfect camera. And many of my videos, they aren't professionally edited. Some people swear by it, and that's amazing. And sometimes it's, you know, it may not even be something that you can afford, and that is okay. And what I'm saying to you is that is honestly okay, because the whole point about getting your brand out there and your message is just to shoot the frickin' video. If you are looking for the perfect camera, though, Logitech is a great one. You can shoot videos, but if not, I mean, most of us have iPhones. Most of us have Macs or some kind of camera on our PC. If you have a Mac, you can shoot directly from QuickTime or iMovie or Photo Booth. Shoot from your iPhone. And then if you have the app on your iPhone connected to YouTube or Vimeo, you can directly upload it there and you're done. The thing is that if you have a video, and this is the thing with YouTube, is that you used to, and I was a YouTube-aholic, I would just take my computer anywhere and just start shooting. And then all of a sudden I realized, wow, YouTube had changed. So they don't allow you anymore to just shoot a video, which is why, yes, if you need to get a camera or shoot from QuickTime, You can download that, you know, from QuickTime or iMovie MP4 and upload that. I'm going to show you. Or you shoot from your phone. But like I said, if you're going over 2 minutes, you're not going to be able to email that to yourself. Or you can shoot from, oh, I put live stream. That's hysterical. Live stream. You can do classes and make videos using Camtasia or ScreenFlow, which is, Camtasia would be great for a PC, and ScreenFlow is something, ScreenFlow is something that I actually use constantly for teaching classes. Awesome tools, Canon Rebel, Logitech. What you need for lighting, what you need for lighting, natural lighting is absolutely my favorite. Awesome to do in the middle of the day. Like if you have videos that you want to shoot, do it in the middle of the day. Open up the blinds, open, you know, so that that natural light is coming on you. But if you need to do it at night, Diva Ring is stellar, especially when you're shooting, you know, and you want that really nice, beautiful, you know, look on your face. And this would be it right here. If not, like I said, if you're just shooting from your phone and you want to keep it simple, just shoot and upload that baby. You don't have to complicate it. Like I said, you can get into the lighting, you can get into the tripods, you can get into everything, or you can just shoot your videos. Share your videos. You can share them on Pinterest. You can share them on social media, all different platforms I'm going to show you. And opt-in freebies. You know, irresistible opt-in freebies, all of that. This is when you can really, I mean, you can go on Periscope, you can shoot a video, all of that. All this video stuff is about giving tools and tricks, giving, you know, leading them to a paid program, even in that video, and talking about an opt-in freebie, having them sign up and then lead them to a paid program in a follow-up email sequence. Use the video to promote your opt-in freebie by showing them a series of videos about your opt-in freebie. Why should they be opting in? Why should they give you their sacred email? Create a video on your site leading somebody to your opt-in freebie, which is great because if you're actually showing them, and when I show you in a video, like if you're actually pointing and saying, you know, download here, you're telling somebody, not only are you really excited, but like showing them, point here. And if you do get it, you know, edited, you can actually have a call to action, or, you know, or a blurb going across with actually the link. So how to get seen. All right, guys, this is when we are going to exit. And give me a second. Okay, bear with me. All right, so let's just go to YouTube. And yes, if you want to, this is also another thing. Inspiration and mindset is a big thing for me. So daily, this is one of my favorite, 3 of my favorite videos that I watch all the time right here. Okay, you used to be able to go to YouTube and you literally would see just this little button that would say, you know, like, shoot your video now. What you have to actually now do if you want to shoot a video, so if I wanted to go to QuickTime, let me just show you quickly. If I wanted to go to QuickTime, this would be an easy way. I can do a new video right here. It will show up. There I am. I could just shoot a video and say, hey guys, I'm Rachel Feldman. I'm so excited to be here with you. And then I would talk about my key points and say, all right guys, sign up here because on this webinar, we will be discussing point 1, 2, 3. Or I want you to sign up because in this opt-in freebie, I'm going to be sharing my awesome tips on how to. And then you want to actually say, sign up right there. So I would be able to, of course, hit record and then download this, and this would be an MP4. Can't upload MP3s to YouTube, but that is not how it is happening anymore. So if I wanted to do this, I could select, you know, select an MP4, and I have a bunch of MP4s. So if I wanted to, great. that would be something that I could easily do. I could upload that and then share. But what we want to talk about tonight is how to get started live streaming. This is how I realized I needed to start actually shooting videos, because QuickTime is awesome, but if I want to shoot a video and I want it to be fast and I want it to be able to go right to YouTube, this is the way that I have to do it. The other cool thing is I'm going to show you how to actually share this and be live with your community on Facebook. So I'm going to create a new event. I'm going to call it, let's just say, going live on Facebook with Rachel Feldman. So if you wanted to do it today, great. If you wanted to set it for a different time, you could start time and an end time. Now, what's important about this is knowing when I say we're going to go live, this means that you could actually share this link. So if you said to people on Twitter, and this is when you're building your brand, remember, using videos to build your brand and consistency with strategy. So when you're in a heart-based, business like health coaching, sometimes we don't always think business and strategy, but I always want you to think about, okay, how do I reach more people? How do I build my list? So you could go onto Twitter. You could also go onto your Facebook or your business page, make a cute little graphic in like Canva, make a cute little graphic, a Facebook post right here saying like, I'm going to be on, live streaming, put live streaming with your name, insert your name and your website, and then put the time and date. Description, if I wanted this, join me live and I will teach you, live stream. I said live. What did I say? Live stream earlier. That's when you should check your copy first. Live stream on Facebook with Rachel Feldman. Now, what I always say for coaches, and this is how I really built my business, is, oops, thank God there's grammar, because my dyslexia has always messed me up. Make sure when you're thinking about your YouTube or your Vimeo titles, you're really thinking about search engine optimization. This is a big thing. This is how I built my business from the ground up, and I still do this today. So whether you want to tag your name, if I wanted to say going live on Facebook with health coaches, hosted by Rachel Feldman, then I could say, perfect for the health coach building a business. Then I always call this hashtag, even though it's not really a hashtag, but hashtag just means that you are tagging something. So whether you're even in your WordPress site, in your blogging, you should put tags. So I'll put health coach, Rachel's Wellness, Rachel Feldman, Facebook, blog, tutorial class, success, business. You can just keep going. Live streaming. You can go on and on the different tags, and especially think about it if you're running a challenge, if you're doing something that is applicable to your niche in your business, if it's wellness, if it's detox, if it's whatever your niche is, tag that, because that is how it's going to show up in search engine optimization as well. So then I can make this public, or I can make this unlisted, but we'll keep this public for right now. And then all you have to do is go live. So then as I go live, as I go live on this call, oh, because I'm already on another call. As I go live on this call, crap, I can't actually show you this. There is a link, just like the link. There is actually, when you go live, otherwise I'm going to end this call, there will be a link right at the bottom. And I'll see if I can show you on one of my other ones that actually says share link. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. So hold on, bear with me. I'm not going to be able to actually show you. Oh, shoot. There is actually, like I said, a link. I'm going to have to show you this later. I didn't even think that it wouldn't allow me to start a new one. There is a link, although if I show you that one, I'll actually start a new link. There is a link right at the bottom that allows you to actually take this right to Facebook. And then you would be able to, I'm going to have to take you right to Facebook, so bear with me. It's giving me, slowing down. Take you right to Facebook, and you would be able to actually post this link right on Facebook. Let me actually just see how I can figure out doing this without wasting your time. Let me see. I'm going to start one more thing and see if it works. So as I said, the one thing is for me to do this other event, I would actually have to turn the other one off. When you go live, which I will have to do another little, I'll do another little one right after this to actually show you, so I don't even waste your time. I'll show you exactly how to do that, and I'll just shoot it right after this one from my screen, flow. The other thing that is in beta testing is to actually do live streaming, but you would have to go back and actually download one of these different encoders. So that is not fully up right now, but I want to say I apologize for not even thinking that that would be an issue. So before I end this, does anybody have any questions? Because like I said, I didn't even imagine that we would have problems with that. So what I can do is I will show you right here. See this? You're not going to see this event page because I'm actually doing this video. But if I showed you this right now, I could actually share the link at the bottom. But what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm not only going to give you the notes on exactly step by step what to do, but I'm going to now, right after this, shoot one, and then we're also going to include that because I feel freaking horrible. I can't believe that it wouldn't let me shoot another one, or I mean, create another one. So with that being said, let me just say, stuff happens, and then you keep going and you make sure that, you know, you figure out a solution. And I think that is the biggest thing. If I learned anything from tonight and that I can share with you, is that you have to just figure out the solution. There will always come something in a webinar or shooting a video that doesn't make sense, and then you have to say, okay, how am I going to reshoot this? So I am going to end this, and then I'm going to actually go and shoot a video. If you have any questions, I'm going to shoot this video. I'm actually going to be on Facebook for underneath the event. So if you have specific questions and I didn't answer them, just feel free to tag in. Ask me, and I will be there for you guys. All right, guys, take it easy. This was not as planned. But I promise the next one will be planned, and I will think that through. I just didn't think that they wouldn't double up me. But now that's good to know. So I will see you guys soon. Take it easy. Bye, guys.